Intermediate headers. We are underway right here. Got a burn steer busting up the pin. .124 off of it right there. Not too shabby. .124. Going to take a look at one more burn steer right here, and then we're going to turn it over to Reed Booze and French on Time.
Are they all about like that? Are they all about like... What up?
First round is going to go to Reed Booze and French on Time. French on Time is a 2020 mare signed by One Time Pepto out of Ooh La La French Girl by Stoli. Bred by Bismarck Ranch and owned by Neil and Jody Wanless. Reed Booze, French on Time, getting us started right here. Draw number one going down through 48 today, Team Ropers. 48 here in our intermediate headers. Bobby Moat, Gypsy's Little Chick, you're going to be next out. Reed Booze right here aboard French on Time. Mr. Kirchenschlager doing what he does right there. 8:19. 8:19 is going to be on the clock, and that'll put us at draw number two. We'll get the numbers from the judges here momentarily. Until then, we'll look forward to Bobby Moat and Gypsy's Little Chick. 146 and 31, the score from our judges there for Reed Booze and French on Time. Gypsy's Little Chick coming up right now. A 2014 mare, signed by Starlight's Gypsy out of One Tari Chick by Smart Little Uno. Bred by Joanne Parker and owned by Bobby and Kate Moat. CR Woody B. Royal, you are going to be next out. Going to get it put together right there. Got that barrier by just an eyelash. Dang it, 1802. Shank Edwards coming now on CR Woody B. Royal. This 2019 gelding. 133.98, Mr. Moat. 133.98. Looking at a 2019 gelding right here, signed by Woody B. Tough out of CD Royalty by CD Royal, bred by Sin Ranch and owned by Queen Demi Quine. And we've got 8:17 on the clock. 8:17. Next one out is going to be Brad Lund at draw number 4 on Hat 6, Okie Jones. Strand Pullet, you and DT Hickory Striker are going to be second out at 5, and then 6. Vintage Reggae and Talon Petska. 141.83. The number right there for Shank Edwards and CR Woody B. Royal. Draw 4 coming at you right now. This is Brad Lund aboard Hat 6, Okie Jones. 2018 Stallion, sired by Traveling Jones out of Hat 6, Wookie Chick by Short Oak. Strand Pollitt and DT Hickory Striker, you're going to be next out. Looking right here, Brad Lund aboard Hat 6, Okie Jones. Going to be an outside leg, 14-2-8. 14:28 on the clock. Strand Pollitt to be next in line on DT Hickory Striker. 2019 gelding started by Hickory Holly Time on a DT Sugar Checks whiz by Shiners Lean and Checks. Bred known by DT horses and ridden by Strand Pullet. 141 and 72, Mr. Lund. You are at 141.72. We'll go to 5 now. 6, 7, and 8 coming as well. Draw number 6 going to be Vintage Ray Gay and Tellin Petska. Then Taylor Thompson, SJR Diamond Play It. And number 8 is Rhett Nelson aboard Red Watchin' Cat. Strand Pull It right here. DT Hickory's Striker. 11.84. 11.84 on the clock here. Tellin Petska, you and Vintage Ray Gay are welcome to come on. Get our numbers in for Mr. Pollitt and DT Hickory's Striker. $141 and 66, the number for Strand Pollitt and DT Hickory's Striker. We're at Vintage Ray Gay right now. Packing Tellin Petska. This horse, a 2020 gelding, sired by One Fine Vintage out of Olive Ray by Ray Gay Coyote. Excuse me. Bred by Katie Negrani and owned by Tellin Petska. Taylor Thompson, you and SJR Diamond Play It. We're going to have the next run. Unfortunately, it is no time at draw number 6. We're to 7 now. Taylor Thompson on SJR Diamond to Play It. 2019 mare started by CD Diamond out of Playing Little Pistol by Playing Stylish. This horse bred by San Juan Ranch and owned by T Squared Performance Horses. Taylor Thompson going to work right here on that 2019 mare. Back-to-back goose eggs, I'm sorry to say. That'll put us to draw number 8, Rhett Nelson on Red Watchin' Cat. Number 9, Stott and Stella, you're going to be on deck. Then draw number 10, Hazel Ray, and draw number 11, VC, It Pays to Streak. Draw 8 right here, Red Watchin' Cat. 2020 mare, 2020 gelding, started by Mia Browbeater out of I Am a Genuine Joy by Genuine Hombre. Bred by Pizza Ranch and owned by T. Walker, Terrence Stewart. Ridden by Rhett Nelson here. Looking at draw number 8. Number 9, you're going to be on deck. 10 and 11 also coming. Caleb Anderson, you and Stott and Stella going to be next out. Rhett Nelson, Red Watchin' Cat, 5 more. 12.97. 12.97. Going to put us to draw number 2, number 9. Number 9, this is Stott and Stella. And Caleb Anderson. Rhett Nelson, Red Watchin' Cat. Let's see what the judges thought of it. $137 and 5-3 for Rhett Nelson and Red Watchin' Cat. Draw 9 coming out. Caleb Anderson aboard Stott and Stella. 2019 mare sired by Stott and Cat out of Double H Ginny Ray by Dual Ray. Bred by Robert Collins and owned by Robert Collins. Draw number 10, Jordan Allen. You're going to be on deck aboard Hazel Ray. And then it'll be VC, It Pays to Streak, and Ty Spickelmeyer. Jordan Allen, Hazel Ray, you can make your way on in. We got a great one started right here. Yes, we do. 6.74. $6 and 74. 143.26. Caleb Anderson, Stodden Stella, 143.26. Hazel Ray coming out with Jordan Allen aboard. This is draw number 10. Looking at the 2020 mare here. Sired by Tomcat Checks out of Sassilina Ray by Dual Ray. Bred by Rick and Helinda Covey and owned by Jordan Allen. This one ridden again by Jordan Allen. Ty Spickelmeyer, you're going to be on deck. Draw number 12, your third in line. That's going to be PT Touch of Class and Tanner Thompson. Draw 13. SB Gallivant King, Justin Zermino. You are not far away. Ty Spickelmeyer, VC. It pays to street. Go ahead and ride on in. Jordan Allen right here aboard Hazel Ray. A no time at draw number 10, 11 coming at you now. Ty Spickelmeyer on VC. It pays to streak. You're going to be followed by Taylor Thompson aboard PT Touch of Class. Then draw number 13, Gallivant King and Justin Zermino. VC at Pace to Streak to 2019 gelding. Sired by Irish Pay out of Streak and Neon by a Streak of Fling. Bred by Christy Copsey Gaffney and owned by the very same. That's Spickelmeyer right here. Taylor Thompson, PT Touch of Irish Class. You can ride on in. Bottom end of the pin right there. We are 9:43. Speaking of the bottom end of the pin, I see my good man, Mr. Foster, down there with Clinton Foster Photography. He is getting shots of every run that goes through this arena. 145.07. 145.07 for Ty Spickelmeyer and VC. It pays to streak. Next one out is going to be PT Touch of Irish Class and Taylor Thompson. And I'll just bet you that Mr. Foster Clinton has got a shot of you and your equine mount. If you competed anywhere throughout the course of the last week here, you can go to the booth right over here to my left in just a little while and check it out. Get y'all squared away right there. Heck of a run. 8.84 for Taylor Thompson. Aboard PT Touch of Irish Class, 8.84. And again, that was a 2019 gelding sired by Irish Pay out of Dashin' Cedar by Dashin' Attraction, bred by Sadie Thompson and owned by David Zito. SB Gallivant King, you're going to be next out. 143.66. 143.66 for Taylor Thompson and PT Touch of Irish Class. Draw number 13 coming out, SB Gallivant King. Looking at a 2017 gelding here, sired by Shiny Knot out of RZ Monarcha by My Chick Is Peppy. Bred by Juan Zermino and owned by by Justin Zermino. Brad Lund, you're going to be next to go on CR Tough Bow. Draw number 13 right here. 8.45, gentlemen. 8.45. $144 and a nickel for Justin Zermino. 144 nickel. Brad Lund coming up now with CR Tough Bow. And also, by the way, if you want your videos of the runs, you can get those. They're complimentary. Thank you to South Valley Equine. You can either go to the ladies right over my left shoulder just outside the office. Talk to Shauna there. She'll get you squared away. Otherwise, just go to www.xfrundelivery.com. You can get them there as well. And we are going to be right here at 956. 956 for Brad Lund and that great 2018 gelding CR Tough Bow. Strand Poland's coming up next on DT Corona's Mist. We'll get our numbers coming in for Mr. Lund right here. 143 and 44. 143, 44. Now to number 15, Strand Pullet DT Corona Mist. 2020 gelding signed by Hickory Holiday Time on a Cat Mist by Highbrow Cat. Bred known by DT Horses LLC and, of course, written by Strand Pullet. Draw 16, Logan Ellen, SF Bay Lady. You're going to be next out. Then draw 17, Iron Celtic Tub. Draw 16, you can make your way on over. Looking right here at 15, Strand Pullet. Bottom end of the pin, 10.06. A 10.06. Logan Ellen and SF Bay Lady going to be next out. SF Bay Lady is a 2015 stallion. Signed by Four Bonnie Bay out of Cat Ichi's Little Lady by Cat Ichi. Bred by Jack and Savannah Charleston, owned by Michael and Kim St. Clair. And that, of course, is Logan Allen aboard. Strand Pullet, what do we got for your numbers? 140 and 44, Strand. 140 and 44. Celtic Tough, Mike Kunzler, you can ride on it. And your draw number 17. Look at old Yeller doing it right there. 759. $7.59. 143.41. 143.41. Celtic Tough right now. 2018 gelding, signed by Woody B. Tough. Out of such a smart-looking cat by Highbrow Cat. Bred by Center Ranch, owned by Brianna Wells, ridden by Mike Kunzler, Weston Jones, LK guarding the cash right on in. Facing up phenomenally right here, 782. 7.82. That'll put us to draw number 18. It'll be LK guarding the cash. 145 and 68 for Mike Kunzler and Celtic Tough. Draw 18 coming at you now. LK guarding the cash. Looking right here to 2020 Stallion. Sorry by Raising the Cash. Out of She's Hot by Guards Last Leo. Bred by Kevin and Laura Ransford and owned by Jeff Schieber. Ridden by Weston Jones. Draw number 19, Dustin Rogers. You're going to be next out. Dustin Rogers, you are going to be next to go. We're going to get squared up right here. 6. We did take the barrier. 1664. 16 and 64. Dustin Rogers coming up right now aboard Winning Bluff. 2020 gelding, started by Woody B. Tough out of Serena Duel by Dual Pet, bred by Kathleen Moore and owned by Corman Ranches LLC. 133.86, your number there, Mr. Jones. 133.86. Coming up right now, going to be Dustin Rogers on Winning Bluff. 2020 gelding, started by Woody B. Tough. Monty Snyder, you are on deck with Bo Duke, Joe Jack, Kelton Denham, and Rowdy Little Rebel also at 21. You are within view. 9 and 6-3. 963. Bo Duke, Joe Jack next to go with Monty Snyder. $143.87. The number for Dustin Rogers. $143.87. Bo Duke, Joe Jack now. 2019 Royal Crown Stallion busting up the pin right there. He's signed by Duke Iotti out of Oak Tree Tyree by Tyree to watch. Right there's an 1107. 11:07 right there for Bo Duke Joe Jack, the great 2019 RCS. Kelton Denham next out. Rowdy Little Rebel. 139.43 for draw number 20. 139.43 for Bo Duke Joe Jack. Next down is going to be draw 21. Kelton Denham and Rowdy Little Rebel. 2019 gelding, sired by Metallic Rebel out of Little Willa by Athena Putty Tat. Bred by Jesse Eichelberger. Bred by Jesse Eichelberger and owned by Jeff Denham. Yes, I'm sassy. Reed Boosh, you can make your way on over. Nice curl on that head loop right there. Kelton Denham. Going to be a no time, unfortunately, in draw number 21. Next one out is going to be Reed Boosh. Yes, I'm sassy. Reed Boosh, yes, I'm sassy, coming up right here. 2018 mares, signed by M.R. Sassy Frenchman out of Fulla Irish Whiskey. By Patty's Irish Whiskey, bred by Bill and Debbie Myers, owned by Neil and Jody Oneless, and written by Reed Boosh. Steve Worth with Hall Time. You're going to be on deck. Then Lips of an Angel and Taylor Thompson. Steve Worth, Hall Time. You are next out. Steve Worth and Hall Time. We're going to get put away right here in good shape. 903. 903 for Yes, I'm Sassy and Reed Boosh. $143.97 the number here for Yes, I'm Sassy. Going to go to Hall Time now. Steve Worth. Draw number 23. Hall Time is a 2020 mare signed by One Time Honor out of How Relicious by Horatius.
Well, we'll just go buy them, I guess.
We're going to go past number 23 for right now. Taylor Thompson, Lips of an Angel.
Yes, sir.
Going to go right now to Taylor Thompson, Lips of an Angel. Draw 24. Lips of an Angel is a 2019 mare signed by Dual Smart Ray out of Cherry Chapstick by Metallic Cat. Bred by Brandon DeFarina, owned by T Squared, and ridden by Taylor Thompson. Jordan Ellen going to be next out aboard Meatloaf, then it's Stylish Blue Boone and Brad Lund. Jordan Allen right now. You can make your way on in. This is Lips of an Angel. Taylor Thompson. Got it, and I mean got it good. 827. 827. Jordan Allen's going to be next out on Meatloaf. Taylor Thompson, Lips of an Angel. 143.73. 143.73. Now draw number 25, Jordan Allen on Meatloaf. Meatloaf, a 2021 gelding, signed by Roar out of Riding the Short Bus by Espila Tex. Bred known by Jamie Hinton and written by Jordan Allen. Brad Lund, Stylish Blue Boone. You are next to go. Brad Lund and Stylish Blue Boone going to be next out. Meatloaf right here. Jordan Allen, draw 25. $9.50. $143.50, Jordan. 143.50. Brad Lund, Stylish Blue Boone. Stylish Blue Boone, Brad Lund coming up right here. 2019 mare, signed by Once on a Blue Boone out of Genuine and Stylish by Playing Stylish. Bred by Melissa Ann Miller, owned by the very same. 27, Strand Pullet, DT Domino Time. You're going to be next to go. This right here, Brad Lund. 27, 28, 29. All coming up. 9-2-1. 9 and 21. Go to the top of the next page now. For Strand Pullet and DT Domino Time. 143.29, Mr. Lund. They're giving you 143.29. We're going to go right now to draw number 27, Strand Pullet. On DT Horses, DT Domino Time. Owned and bred by DT Horses, DT Domino Time, a 2019 gelding. Started by Hickory Holiday Time out of Smart Shine and by Smart Shiner. And we are straight up here, 899. Straight up, $8.99. Ty Spickelmeyer next to go. Aboard VC, Streakin' Mar-a-Lago. $142 and a penny. 142.01 for Strand Pullet. We'll go to Ty Spickelmeyer now aboard VC, Streakin' Mar-a-Lago. Looking here at a 2021 mare. Owned and bred by Andrew or Christy Gaffney. Sired by Streakin' Boondocks out of Sovereign Drone by Legacy of Hancock. Daniel Reed, probably smart and new. You are going to be next out. 1090. 1090 on the clock. Takes us down to Daniel Reed, probably smart and new. 2019 gelding, I'll talk about here in just a hot moment, but right now we're getting numbers for Mr. Spickelmeyer. And they are 142.60. 142.60. Daniel Reed coming out on probably smart and new. 2019 gelding, sired by Smart New Shiner out of probably Red Buck by Two-Eyed Red Buck. Bred by Michael L. Van Egdom and owned by Chris Sutton. Bobby Moe, you and Mucho Natural are going to be next out. Jake Scott with SJR Diamond Carson. You're at 31 and 32 is Nighttime Spark. And we're looking right here at draw 29. 29. This is Daniel Reed and probably smart and new. Bobby Mote, Mucho Natural, welcome. +5 here, 1444. 1444 is going to bring us to draw number 30. Mucho Naturel, Bobby Moat. 139 and 5-6, Daniel Reed. 139 and 5-6, Bobby Moat coming now. Aboard this 2017 gelding, sired by Natural Bottom out of Wimpy's 6 by Wimpy's Little Step. Bred by Burnett Ranches, owned by Reliant Ranches, and ridden by Bobby Moat. Jake Scott, SJR Diamond Carson, go ahead and ride on in. Jake Scott, you're going to be next out. Bobby Moat putting the velvet on one right there. BINGO, bingo, 834. Eight and 34. 145 and 16, Mr. Moat. 145 and 16. We'll go to SJR Diamond Carson now. 2021 stallion, sired by CD Diamond out of Cat Like Kit by Highbrow Cat. Bred by San Juan Ranch, owned by Thomas Utes, and ridden by Jake Scott. Les Oswald, Nighttime Spark. Your draw number 32, got to be on deck. 33, Tellin Petska and Isaac's First Cody. 31, 32, 33. Les Oswald, Nighttime Spark, number 32, right on in. 32, you can ride in. Jake Scott putting it on right here. We'll add a leg, 14.52. 14 and 52. 139.48. 139 and 48. That'll put us to draw number 32. This is going to be Greg Perry. Les Oswald on Nighttime Spark. This horse is owned by Greg Perry. Bred by Wayne Oldenburger, the 2021 gelding. Sired by Gunner's Special Night. Out of Stars and Sparks by a Sparkling Vintage. Rolling past Les Oswald. Tellin Petska now.
Can you even rope in this? What?
Tellin Petska coming right now aboard Isaac's First Cody. 2019 gelding, signed by Isaac Starlight out of Sure Fine to Shine by Cody's Shining Spark. Bred by Tyler Holsom and owned by L&D Holcomb. Shank Edwards, Queen of Sparkles, you're going to be next out. Outstanding, 806. 806. Next one out is going to be Queen of Sparkles and Shank Edwards. Looking right here at Shank Edwards, Queen of Sparkles, 2020 mare, signed by CD Diamond and a Highly Unlimited by Highbrow Cat. Bred by San Juan Ranch, owned by Queen Demiquine, ridden by Shank Edwards. Brad Lund, No Show Jones, you're going to be next out. 8.89. Scribes, we're at draw 33 right here. 32 was a no-show, so Scribes, this is draw number 33 that we just looked at. That was Shank Edwards, draw 34. Hold up with the line. We got to get our ducks realigned here. Shank, you are an 8.89. Les Oswald was a scratch. So we went from 31 to 33, and Shank Edwards was 34. Chad Smith, we need your scores for Shank Edwards, please. Dylan Petska, you had a 144.44 there from our judges. Numbers coming in for Mr. Edwards, but I believe we can go on in forward momentum now. Brad Lund, No Show Jones, welcome. At your leisure now, please. There's No Show Jones, a 2018 Gelding start by Traveling Jones out of Shiner Pine by Spark Up the Ball. Taylor Thompson checks out my finding. Going to be next out. Look at Brad Lund here in No Show Jones. It is a good thing. 837. 837. Next run's going to go to checks out my finding and Taylor Thompson. Draw 36. Hold up at the barrier just a second, please, would you? Shank Edwards, yours is a 143.11. Brad, you are 142.13. We're good to go now. Draw number 36. Checks out my finding. Taylor Thompson. 2020 mare, started by One Fine Vintage out of Tangy's Last Checks by Tangy's Classy Peppy. Bred by Robertson Ranches and owned by David Zito and ridden, of course, by Taylor Thompson. Draw 37 going to be on deck aboard Test My Metal. Talking about Reed Booze right there. And then 38, Mike Kunzler, C.R. Tufts Legacy. Checks out my Finey here coming. This 2020 mare, started by One Fine Vintage out of Tangy's Last Checks by Tangy's Classy Peppy. Nine, 3, 4. 9 and 34. 9 and 3, 4 on the clock. Get the numbers from the judges here right shortly. Test My Metal going to be next to run. 145 and 66, Taylor T. 145 and 66. That'll put us to Test My Metal and Reed Booze. Looking at a Royal Crown Stallion right here. He's a 2018 Meyer model, sired by the Great Metallic Cat out of Lila Ray by Dual Ray, bred by June Henderson, owned by Neil and Jody Wanless. Draw number 37. 38, Mike Kunzler, C.R. Tufts Legacy. You'll be on deck then. Cats, Red Song, and Rhett Nelson. A thank you to Covered by Corey, the official and exclusive equine insurance sponsor. Covered by Corey is dedicated to protecting what matters most, your equine athletes. Whether it's a futurity prospect, rodeo partner, or breeding stallion, Corey offers trusted, tailored coverage to provide you with peace of mind. If you have questions about safeguarding your investment, stop by the office and pick up a brochure from Covered by Corey. Mike Kunzler, C.R. Tufts Legacy. You can make your way on over. No time on draw number 37. 38 is going to be Mike Kunzler aboard CR Tufts Legacy. 2015 gelding, sired by Woody B. Tough. Out of CD Royalty by CD Royal. Bred by Sin Ranch and owned by Brianna Wells. Red Nelson, you'll be on deck with Cat's Red Song. Then 7S Casey and Brad Lund at number 40. 38, 39, and 40. Zestera. An all-natural supplement trusted by riders and trainers to support equine health on the rodeo road. Zestera helps neutralize excess stomach acid, which can aid in the prevention of gastric ulcers, a common concern for the performance horse. It also promotes better hydration, improves appetite, and supports healthy weight gain by creating a more balanced gut environment. If your horse is hauling hard, training tough, or just needing a little extra support, get you some Zestera today. Going right now to CR Tufts Legacy and Mike Kunzler. Looking right here to 2015. Gelding, sired by Woody B. Tough out of CD Royalty by CD Royal. Again, bred by Center Ranch and owned by Brianna Wells. Brett Nelson, you and Cat's Red Song are next to go. Brett Nelson, make your way on over. Mike Kunzler, CR Tufts Legacy. 933. 9.33. 145.67. Brianna. Excuse me, Mike. 145.67 for Mike Kunzler. Rhett Nelson now. This is draw 39. Looking at a 2021 gelding signed by Mia Browbeater out of Jack's Red Song by Joe Jack Red. Bred by Pitts Ranch and owned by Conrad Barker. They call this one Cat's Red Song. He's ridden by Rhett Nelson. Brad Lund, 7S Casey. You're next out at 40. 41 is going to be Luke Hutchison aboard Dreamy JJ. Brad Lund, 7S Casey. Go ahead and ride on in. 7S Casey, you can ride in. Please, Rhett Nelson right here. Cat's Red Song. Heck of a run. 7.83. 7.83. We'll get numbers in for Rhett here and then go to 7S Casey and Brad Lund. 144 and 6.7. Mr. Nelson, 144.67. We're at draw 40 now. 7S Casey. Brad Lund, 2020 mare right here. 2020 mare. Sired by Metallic Malice out of 7's S Prairie Rose by Real Gun. Bred by Frost Ranch and owned by Teague Diversified Incorporated. Luke Atchison and Dreamy JJ, you are going to be on deck. Then is Strand Pullet and DT Blackjack time. We are going down through 48. Luke Atchison and Dreamy JJ working on it right here. Excuse me, you can ride on. This is Brad Lund. 7S Casey, Dakota Kirchenschlager getting it done right there. 987. 987. Now we're going to switch our focus to Dreamy JJ. Luke Atchison, Dreamy JJ right here. 2011 Royal Crown Stallion, sired by Joe Jack Red out of Dreamy Two Eyes by Two-Eyed Red Buck. Pizza Ranch. Rising Sun Horse is your breeder and owner. Excellent work. 932. 932. 140 and 63, Brad Lund. 140 and 63 for Luke Atchison and Dreamy JJ. And your numbers are coming in. Strand Pollitt. 145 and 18 for Dreamy JJ. We're at Strand Pollitt right now on DT Blackjack Time. 2018 gelding right there. Started by Hickory Holiday Time out of King Snazzy Sugar by Foles Classy Snazzy, bred known by DT, and we are 9:57 on the clock. 9:57. She's an Irish treasure. You'll be next out with Taylor Thompson. 2018 marriage started by Irish Pay out of She's a Treasure Checks by Santivio Checks. 144.93, Brother Pollitt. 144.93. We're at 43 and going to 48. Taylor Thompson right now. She's an Irish treasure. Jordan Allen, Cryptocurrency. You're going to be next out at 44. Then Tellin Petska and Lizzie's Cat 17. Jordan Allen, Cryptocurrency. Go ahead and ride on in, please. Taylor Thompson, she's an Irish treasure. Hey, no time there, and we drop down to draw 44 now. Taylor Thompson, she's an Irish treasure. Come and see us at the end. Taylor, she's an Irish treasure. Come and see us at the end. Going to go right now to Jordan Allen on Cryptocurrency.
And I don't think he hit her that
2021 Stallion. Signed by hashtags at a sweet little CD by CD Olena.
That's the horse they won Buckeye.
Looking at Cryptocurrency right here with Jordan Allen. Jordan, same story. Come see us at the end of the round. Right now, Tellin Petska. Lizzie's Cat 17 as we get the arena cleared. Southwest Fence and Supply. Want to give a shout out to those good people, a trusted name in fencing solutions for over 40 years. Their fencing materials are designed with ease of installation, terrain adaptability, and long-term durability in mind. Utilizing their innovative Super Braze, Super Stay, and Super Connectors post system, Southwest Fence and Supply offers aesthetically pleasing fences that are quick to install, require minimal maintenance. Whether you're securing a pasture or outlining a property, keep Southwest Fence and Supply in mind. We're at draw 45 now. Draw 45, Tellin Petska on Lizzie's Cat 17. Tellin Petska, Lizzie's Cat 17, 2017 marriage started by Smooth as a Cat. And we are going to be at 8:35 on this one. 8:35. We will run reverse order for round number 2. One, 4, 6, 1, 5. 146 and 15. That is second in the round, Mr. Petska. Nice work. Next out horse is going to be Mia's Hollywood Cat and Rhett Nelson. 2021 gelding, sired by Mia Browbeater. Out of Genuine Melody, done it by Genuine Jack Prince. Rhett Nelson right here. Mia's Hollywood Cat. Justin Semino, SB Alburojo. You are next out. Rhett Nelson right here. Mia's Hollywood Cat. +5, 1276. $12.76. Justin Semino coming up right now on SB Alburojo. 137 and 24, the number there for Rhett Nelson and Mia's Hollywood Cat. Number 47 coming right now. This is SB Alburojo. 2017 gelding, started by Shiny Knot. Out of SB is Serenita Red by Pamela's Hollywood. Owned, written, and bred by Mr. Zermino, and I'm talking about a gorgeous run right there. 7-2-1. 721. Brad Lund coming up right now on Let's Rue It Again. 14429. Justin, you're 144.29 there. Brad Lund coming out. Let's Rue It Again. 2020 Stallion, signed by Roostar, out of Probably Not a Shiner by With All Probability. Bred known by Melissa Ann Miller and written by Brad Lund. Taylor and Jordan. She's an Irish Treasure and Cryptocurrency. We're going to run you after this one right here. Taylor Thompson, she's an Irish Treasure. You can make your way on in. Taylor T. Right on in, please. Let's Rue It Again. And Brad Lund. 10-5-4. 10-54. Coming up next, going to be She's an Irish Treasure and Taylor Thompson. 139.96. Brad Lund. 139.96. Next one out is going to be Taylor Thompson. She's an Irish Treasure. Then Jordan Allen and Cryptocurrency. We're going to start right back with Brad Lund and Let's Rue It Again. Now, we'll allow our judges to rotate after this round and perform any other necessary functions. We are going to drag the arena after this round. We'll drag the arena after this round, and we start back with Brad Lund and Let's Rue It Again. But first, Taylor Thompson, She's an Irish Treasure, and Jordan Allen, Cryptocurrency. $14.39. $14.39. Cryptocurrency, Jordan Allen coming up now. That was draw 43, Taylor Thompson. 140 and 11. The number right there, 140 and 11. Final run of the round. Tractor Man, you're on deck. This is Jordan Allen and Cryptocurrency, draw 44. Cryptocurrency, Jordan Allen right here, draw 44. Faced up, got it, 845. 845. We're going to get the numbers coming in right now. We'll drag this arena. Brad Lund, let's do it again. Your first out in round number 2. $142.55. Jordan, 142.55.